Welcome back, guys. Welcome to another tutorial. So in this tutorial we'll be looking at how we can run some of the Mac OS apps right on our Windows computer. So in this tutorial, all you need is a USB stick, all you need is a USB drive, and then some patience, and then you'll be able to do it. So what is the aim of this tutorial? What is the aim of having a separate Mac OS on a USB drive? Is most of this user says that, hey, I'm not able to pwn DFU on a Windows machine, or I'm using AMD and then pwn DFU is not working. So in this tutorial will actually guide you on how you can pwn DFU on Mac OS using your Windows computer, and then you'll be back onto your Windows computer, and then you can connect your device into program disk and then continue the bypass. So we'll be using a lot of tools here. We can use Gaster. We'll be using all these tools. Let me show you here. So the link for the download will be in the description. So you can see that we have Gaster here. So Gaster will actually allow you to put your device into pwn DFU easily using the macOS version. So you will not have problems putting your device into pwn DFU using Windows. You do not even need to use Windows to do it. And then we have the pwn DFU tools. We have a lot here. We even have iRecovery and stuff. So there are a lot of tools here. We have iPwnder32, which is, I think it is down here somewhere. iPwnder32 actually allows you to put 32-bit devices into pwn DFU. This will really be in handy when I release another video that will show you how to bypass iDevices that are on that older devices. So devices like iPhone 5, 5C, 4, 4S, and then some iPads. So this will come in handy. So all you need to do is first of all you need to download the DMG file that we are going to be using, and make sure that you have at least 16 gigabytes of USB drive. That is 16 gigabytes at least. So the link to these files will be in the description. So first of all, you go into this link and then you will download the DMG file. So the DMG file is actually here. You can use this to download the DMG file. Just click here and then download it onto your computer. So once it is done, then you need Balena Etcher. So Balena Etcher too, you can search on Google Balena Etcher here. And then you can click on this. Balena Etcher is actually free. Balena Etcher is free. Okay, good. Then you can download, and then we will use another tool, but we will come to that later. So just launch Balena Etcher. I've already installed Balena Etcher, so I do not need to install it again. So I will just open Balena Etcher. If you haven't installed Balena Etcher, make sure that you install before you proceed. So I'll just open Balena Etcher. Okay, good. So once Balena Etcher opens, just connect your USB drive just connect your USB drive and then select the DMG file. I've already downloaded the DMG file, so I'm not going to download it again. Click on flash from drive and then locate where you downloaded it. So this is mine, so I'll just click on open, and then the file should load here. Yes, once you see this, the file has loaded, and then I'll select target and then select my drive, then select one, and then I'll flash. So I'll pause here, and then once it is done, we will continue. I forgot to tell you this. Make sure that you have backup of all your data on the USB drive, because Balena Etcher will actually wipe all the data on the USB drive before it installs the Rain USB onto your USB drive. So make sure that you back up it is almost done. So once it is done, then it will verify, which will be much quicker than flashing. You can skip the verification, but I encourage you to let it verify it or validate it before that you unplug your USB drive. Okay, so it is almost done, and then boom, just like that, the flashing is actually complete. So this is where we get to the second stage. The second stage is actually where we put these files that we want to use on the Mac OS. We do not have Mac OS, so we have to do a little bit of tweaking before we can run these Mac OS apps on our Mac OS bootable drive. So the tool that we need again is called Transmac. So Transmac is actually like Berliner Etcher, but we don't need Transmac for the, we need it just to browse it. So just search Transmac here on your favorite browser and then install it. Install Transmac wherever you want to install. Just install Transmac. I've already installed Transmac onto my computer, so I will launch it. Before I forget, we have to launch Transmac as administrator, so I'll close it and then launch it as an administrator again. As an administrator. Okay, so Transmac has been launched. So we will just unplug our USB drive. Once we unplug, just refresh, and then you can see it is gone. Just plug it in again, and then right click and then refresh drive. So we have it right now. So just click on it, and then you see that it will expand. You can use your favorite browser or to browse it, but I like Transmac, so that is why I'm using Transmac. So just click on it, and then we'll go to applications, and you can see that it has a lot of applications here. The checkering app, version 10 0.10.2, we have the 0.10.12, and then we have the patch ones, and then we have some stuff here. So we are actually going to add our own applications here. So I want to add Gaster because I want to use Gaster because I can't use Gaster on Windows, so I want to use it on Mac OS. So I'll just drag and drop it here, and then that is it. Gaster has been added to the apps, and then we can boot and run Gaster inside the Mac OS. We will see that once it is done. So we want the pwned DFU tools because we want to pwned DFU on Mac OS. You can use the iPwnder32 and stuff. So I'll just drag it and then drop it here. It's going to take a bit, so just wait until everything is done, and then that is it. You can see the pwned DFU tools have been added here. So what else do we have to add? So if you have another app that you want to run on the Mac OS terminal, then you can add it here. I'll show you how to run it. So there's another thing we have to do, that is stage 3, because when we boot, we naturally boot the rain USB, we will not be able to use our keyboard. If you have if you are using an external keyboard, then fine, but if you have something like a laptop, then you're going to have struggles using the onboard screen keyboard. Sorry, you will not be able to use the onboard keyboard. So we are done with Transmac, so we just close it, and then we will come to just come here, select this. Sorry, let me actually do this. I need this page. So we actually come here and then select the EFI. So we just go into the EFI, and then we go to the boot. Okay, so that is actually there. So we'll go to Clover, and then you can see that we have some bunch of files here, and then let's go into the fix config. So it will actually fix the configuration. All you have to do is copy this and then paste it here. Yes, replace it, and then go back and then go to text, other, inside, then copy everything here, go to the Clover, go to the text, and go to other. Then make sure that you paste it here. It's going to replace some files, so if it asks you, just replace the files in the destination. Yes, that is it, and then we are done. So we are basically done with the Rain USB, and it is ready to boot. So if it doesn't boot, I don't know, I think there are AMD versions of the DMG file. So if it doesn't boot, make sure that you search for the AMD version of the DMG file, and then if I also find it, I'll share the link in the description box. For now, I think this is sufficient, and it's going to boot on most of the machines. So let's actually boot our device. Now power off your computer, make sure that it is powered off. And this is my USB drive. I'll quickly put it in one of the USB ports, and then I'll power it on. So quickly press the key to enter into boot menu. In my case, it is F12, so I'll press F12, and it brings me to the boot menu or the boot manager. And then I'll select my drive, that is actually this SanDisk EFI USB 1 path 1. So I'll select that and then click on enter. So this will actually bring me to the the Clover boot manager. So just hit enter, and then you will see a verbose boot, like when you're jailbreaking a device. So this is perfectly normal, there's nothing to panic about this. Just wait until this is done, and then it will boot straight into the Mac OS screen. So this is not stuck, so just wait until it boots onto the Mac OS screen. It might take a while. Okay, so you see a progress bar and then the Apple logo. This is our Windows machine. As you can see, this is Dell. You can see by the model name is actually there, Dell. So just move your mouse onto this and click on it, so you can see that the bar shows, and then go to utilities, and then go to terminal. So this will actually pop the terminal here. So the terminal is where you're going to navigate through your file system. So remember that we actually put our files inside the applications folder. So you can type cd and then /, then you type application. When you hit tab, it should autocomplete, then hit enter. It should cd, it should change directory onto the applications folder. So just click ls, and then you can see that the files that we added are all the pwned tools, and then the Gaster is there. So you can quickly put your device into pwned. All you have to do is run for a // or // then type Gaster, then pwn, and that is it. And then you can see that the Gaster is waiting for a device. I'll quickly connect a device into I have a device here in DFU mode, and I'll connect it. I'm sorry for the shaking hands. I'm actually using 2 hands right now. I don't have a stand, so forgive me. So I'll connect the device right now, and then boom, you can see that the device is in pwned mode. Now you can boot on trusted images. So that is it, you're done. The device is now in pwned mode, and then you can do whatever. You can boot your device into SSH mode and then bypass it easily. So this is the easiest way to boot your device into pwned when you're having struggles with Windows. You can see that when you want to bypass a device, a 32-bit device with broke, it asks you to use iPwnder32 to boot into pwned. So this is it. So iPwnder32 is here. You can go to pwned tools, so cd / pwned tools, and then hit did I spell it correctly? pwned tools. I'm probably gonna get an error. Okay, so we should surround pwned tools in single code. So single code. Whoa. Oh, okay. CD pwned DFU. So just type pwned without the / and then hit enter, and it's going to go into the pwned DFU. So just hit ls, and then you're going to see that a lot of tools here. Tool that we are going to use is called the iPwnder32. So just type iPwnder32. I'm sorry for the shaky hands. Sorry, iPwnder32. Then you're gonna want to type -p here, meaning for pwn. So once you type that, hit enter, and you're going to wait for a device in DFU mode. I actually have a device here that is in DFU iPhone 5C, and then I'll connect it into with a USB. So you connect it with a USB, and then you can see that it is exploiting with checkmate, uploading, then boom, our device is in pwned DFU. You can see it is iPhone 5C here, global. You can see the info about the phone. So that is it, guys. That is how you pwned DFU or use some of the Mac OS tools on your Windows machine using a USB drive. If you like this video, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and then leave a comment if you do not understand anything. And then I also provide custom tools for your shop, or if you want a commercial one, you can inbox me on Telegram or WhatsApp, and then we can make a deal. So this video is actually the first video that is going to be a 2-part video, where the second one I'm going to show you how to bypass an iPhone 5C that is passcode locked. So see you in the other video. Bye.